Having swift access to accurate information is essential to assist effective diagnosis and treatment for all clinicians and medical professionals. A new solution from Medhand puts the largest reference source of clinical information in the hands of the doctor at the patient's bedside. Now, Henrik Andersson, you're Chief Executive of Medhand. Your Doctor Companion system's taking off quite quickly. What's making it so popular?
Well, we're very pleased with the results. We have a couple of thousand users here in the UK, Commonwealth and Scandinavia. And I think that the answer to the question is that it's user-driven. We started out with user surveys in nearly all medical specialties 5 years ago. And the whole concept, the functionality of the architecture and the content as it is delivered today is derived from these surveys. Naturally, we found a need for all these standard national references like the British National Formularies and the clinical evidence, but also surprisingly an equal need for local and regional information to be integrated into this context. And that's the product that we have created. This
huge wealth of information that you've got available on Doctor Companion, how on earth does the doctor find it when they're in a hurry?
Well, the architecture itself is very user-friendly and intuitive. You tap in the top right corner and you can select any of the modules, the BNF or the clinical evidence or any of the Oxford handbooks. Inside the handbooks you can tap on the chapters and just read it hierarchically as you read a book. But you can also open the search functionality and just write PAR. It will take you immediately to paracetamol in the BNF, for example. And you're there just one click away. You can also bookmark and individualize the information, and that's one of the most appreciated features.
How do you go about setting up Doctor Companion for an individual clinician, or as a hospital might do, for all their doctors? After all, not everybody's going to have the same PDA, are they, even if they've got one?
Well, it's very simple. It all runs from one single card with the uniform database format. You can plug in the card in any device, Palm, Pocket PC, also into your laptop or your Macintosh computer. It's more or less like a combined CD-ROM handheld mobile information system. It do not require integration with the hospital IT systems, and it updates automatically directly to the card whenever you insert the card, and you also have an IT connection.
Because Doctor Companion works on multiple platforms, it makes it very easy for us to keep it up to date, and individual users will keep it up to date simply by synchronizing it against the Doctor Companion website. We can email localized documents out, and students can then add those to the SD cards that hold Doctor Companion on their own PDAs. So we have got rid of the need to swap cards with users and run some kind of centralized management model. So this has removed a massive overhead in maintaining currency for users.
At University Hospitals of Leicester, we've been studying multi-professional use of Doctor Companion, and we've found that nurses, pharmacists and doctors like this tool because it provides access to British information in the hand. We've got the BNF with UK drug information on it, we've got the Oxford handbooks and also evidence-based information that allows them to access the best quality care that's available.
One of the things that we find particularly good is the fact that we can provide localized information for the students. So we can take Word documents which are unique to the medical school and run them through some software which makes them work within Doctor Companion. It turns them into searchable documents. So we're going to use that for the module handbooks and for the clinical yearbooks for our Year 3.
In our recent study, when we asked foundation doctors which clinical resource they preferred, we were giving them options such as Medline, Clinical Evidence, Cochrane Library, Clinical Librarians or Google, that Doctor Companion was their preferred resource.
We had some very positive feedback from all the students on the trial, including those who are avowedly technophobic. They found it very helpful and encouraging, so we're very pleased with the results of that.
With Medhand's Doctor Companion system, it looks like we have something of a revolution in timely, accurate information where it's needed with the patient.